Why is there such a large community of Russians in Nha Trang?
Russia is a really great place for living, but now there is a situation with some war accidents with our neighbors, with Ukraine, and this is one of the main reasons why Russians started to migrate to Nha Trang, to Vietnam.
Because of war, actually. There is a Telegram, and if you watch like channels, everywhere you can find like Russian channels in everywhere in the world. If you want some information about this country, you go to Telegram channel and you can find everything because they say how is life.
Here, all we need is peaceful living, and we don't need so much stress.
Don't speak Russian with Asia people. You see that sometimes Russian people just speak Russian with Asia or some English speaker.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. What's your name? What brings you to Vietnam?
Yeah, nice to meet you too. My name is Vadim. This is my wife, Svetlana.
Yeah.
And who's this cutie?
Yeah, this is Toby.
He's
Oh.
Italian.
Oh!
Small poodle, only 3 months.
Where are you guys from?
Yeah, we're from Russia.
Even the dog?
No, the dog is from here.
Oh, so the dog's Vietnamese.
He is local Vietnamese, yeah.
Ah, very nice. How has your guys' experience been so far in Nha Trang?
For 2 years, we lived before in Sri Lanka, and now we came to Nha Trang. And comparing to Sri Lanka, here is much more civilization. That is the big advantage. Here is very good streets around the sea. You can see a lot of sports here because here a lot of running people, some workout people, yeah, some Tai Chi, Qigong people. So I'm yoga teacher, yes, and I'm also producing yoga and massage, Thai massage.
What brought you to Nha Trang?
We tried to find some comfortable country for living for some time or maybe for a long time. Friend of mine, he is from Ukraine and he is my old friend. He is teaching here karate. Yeah, he is black belt, so John, very, very cool master. So that is one of the reasons we came here. And here is a very good Russian community and a lot of sports people, pretty relaxed, together combined sporty, active people. That's why we chose the Nha Trang. We saw some videos before and we loved the picture we saw. And when we came here, we loved here local cuisine, very good food here, very good supermarkets. This is the reason.
That's something I noticed about Nha Trang. I just arrived here yesterday or late last night, but one of the first things I've noticed is there's such a strong Russian community. Even like the vendor signs, they're in Russian.
There is a strong community, Russian community, as you said before. That's why we chose the Russian community that is located mostly in Ocean House. And my wife, she is talking English a little, and she said, "Oh wow, I want to find some people who can I talk with in the foreign country." And this is very important to have a good community, maybe to find some friends.
It's a nice community. It's like home away from home for you guys.
Yeah.
Would you know why there's a Russian community in Nha Trang?
One of the reasons that there is a comfortable situation with visas, because in different countries it is much more expensive and you can stay there short time only, maybe 3 months, maybe sometimes 1 month, sometimes 6 months. But here you can make some visa runs without flighting away, so you can go it by bus. It is not so expensive, and the main reason is that living here is pretty cheap and crime level is pretty low here, comparing to Thailand or maybe India. So that's why Nha Trang is a really good country.
How's life in Nha Trang compared to life in Russia?
It is a little bit different. It is calm. It can be compared with some southern cities. It is pretty calm. It is comfortable for living. There are a lot of places you can walk by where you can enjoy with nature and combining with civilization, infrastructure and good cuisine, some good snacks. So this is it.
Do you think Nha Trang is a better place to live than in Russia? Why or why not?
The Russia is a really great place for living, but now there is a situation with some war accidents with our neighbors, with Ukraine, and this is one of the main reasons why Russians and different citizens, their neighbors, Belarus, Ukrainians, started to migrate to Nha Trang, to Vietnam, because here all we need is a peaceful living, and we don't need so much stress. So that's why we want only peace, and this is really important. This is one of the main reasons.
What advice would you give to Russians who might want to come and live in Nha Trang?
My advice is try something new. Just try to live in one country, in another country, and you can find a different way of living. You can find some business, maybe some small business. Maybe you will find some local job. I know some Russian working in delivery club, and it is really amazing. So you can live here. It's not a problem. Don't be afraid to make something new and something amazing, and you will don't regret about this.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. What's your name and where are you from and how long have you been in Vietnam?
Okay, hi, I'm Mariam and I'm from Armenia. It's a very small country. I don't know you know or not. And it's been 2 weeks, yes, that we are in Vietnam. But before, a year ago, we lived here 6 months.
What brought you back to Vietnam?
I don't know, it's cheap, it's safe, and we love the weather.
What about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm Andrew. I like here nature, weather also, and people. I think Vietnamese is very good people.
Oh, nice. What was your first impression of Nha Trang?
Oh, it was amazing because I love palms and we travel a lot during the 3 years that we are together. We travel a lot, but we are, like relaxed traveling.
Sure.
Yes, we don't do many things in one day. I don't know. And the first impression was these palms. I don't know. The sea, and we had nice apartment with perfect view, the river and the sea, like boats.
Yeah.
It was, like a bonus. There was the river plus the sea. I guess the first impression was perfect, really.
Yes, for me too. I think maybe a little bit noisy because of New Year. That
Oh,
yes,
sure.
yes, but awesome. We have celebrated 2 New Year's. Yes.
2 New Year's, like regular New Year's and then 10th New Year's.
Yes.
Same.
And Catholic Christmas too.
Oh, nice.
Yes, because he actually works with Europe, and we celebrated Catholic like 25th, and then our to 31st, and here that.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Are you guys just traveling or are you guys living here?
I guess we are living here because I know already. We have our favorite cafes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a friend Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I just met her today. Yes, not today, but yeah. And I have a hair salon. I don't know, some cosmetic stuff. I guess it's all factors that say that you are living here.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yes, I guess we live here.
Why is there such a large community of Russians in Nha Trang?
I don't know, maybe it's cheap and comfortable, and maybe it's a little bit similar.
To Russia?
Yes,
Where in Russia? Where? We're both surprised. Where?
similar, I think, close, yes?
Yeah, clothes. Yes.
Oh, like clothes.
Yes,
I
clothes.
think it's because of war, actually.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because there is a Telegram. I don't know. You know
I know
about
Telegram,
Telegram? Yes. And if you watch channels everywhere, you can find Russian channels in everywhere in the world. Like
And,
Malaysia, I don't know, Dubai, and everywhere. Seriously, if you want some information about this country, you go to Telegram channel and you can find everything because they say how is life. Yeah. and-
About Russia, right?
Yes. And they are the greatest review maker. Seriously.
Many Russians has a remote mode of working, yes, and it's very comfortable to work from such place as Nha Trang.
It's not comfortable. I guess it's heaven.
Yeah, sure. How's life in Nha Trang compared to Russia?
Many differences. I think culture and people. I think it's difficult sometimes to translate, yes, from Russian to Vietnamese.
I don't think in Nha Trang because they have Russian shops everywhere. Maybe? I don't know.
Yes, there is many shops, but you should know, yes, some places. Main problem it's a misunderstanding. Yes.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Google Translate. Yeah.
Yes, you can use Google Translate, or I think it's improve. Yes, the relationships, and in near future we will have more opportunities to communicate, to locate this and others.
What you were saying earlier about the Telegram, that's like the best place to get real Russian news.
I mean, like if you want to know something about city or how to get visa or how to get anything. For example, in Vietnam, there are more than, I guess, 50 channels about pharmacy, about what you can find. For example, you need something for headache, about, I don't know, girls chat. And yes, also we have entertainment chat. Like if there is something is going on and they have this post, like guys come and do something, meditation, I don't know, dancing, everything. Like because they build a huge community for, I guess, for feeling a little bit at home.
Sure.
Because you know, people, they just spread in the world, and sometimes I guess they miss their
Community. Yeah.
community and home. They you every time want to feel home, like I don't know, and you need food, I don't know, people, and that's all for feeling at home. Yeah.
Sure. So it's like a Russian hotline for living in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. That's
yes.
really helpful.
Yes. That's really helpful. You can find so much information. You should just know, and I don't know, just follow this channel. That's all.
Yeah.
And about like excursion, tour guides.
What's one advice you'd give to a Russian who would like to come and live in Nha Trang?
Have fun.
Yes, I think the best advice will be just relax, have fun, and be friendly with the people, and try to understand local culture and local people.
That's a great advice.
Hi there, nice to meet you. What's your name and where are you from?
Nice to meet you. I'm from Moscow. I'm Pablo.
How long have you been in Vietnam for?
For 4 months.
Have you been anywhere else other than Nha Trang?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, I hope on the next week I will be on Bali.
I love Bali. It's too crowded though, but Bali's great. What initially brought you to Vietnam and then to Nha Trang?
I think it's a better place for my type of life, like digital nomad, to spend here. This is my first time when I'm in Asia. Maybe on the next time I will be in Thailand. I don't know.
Thailand's great too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I will try someday.
What was your first impression of Nha Trang?
If we compare this with Moscow, where it was maybe around 7 degrees, of course here it was around 30 degrees of Celsius, and it was great. I just enjoy all this time. I think it's nice weather, it's nice prices for everything.
Why are there so many Russians in Nha Trang?
I think it's the same reason that's mine, because here is the nice weather, maybe huge community of Russian, and nice prices.
Do you plan on staying in Nha Trang for a long time or will you go anywhere else after this?
Yeah, I would like to go in Europe to Barcelona, maybe at April or May, and I just get prepared for this.
And you have the freedom to move around because you're a digital nomad.
Yeah, it's absolutely no problem for me.
May I ask, what do you do as a digital nomad? What's your job?
Yeah, I'm social media market agency owner. I just help entrepreneurs around the world have much more clients.
How does life in Nha Trang compare to living in Moscow, Russia, where you're from?
I think it's a huge difference of your lifestyle. For example, right now in Moscow, maybe I will just sit at my home and working. But here I can ride my bike, I can go to some mountains and see other Asia countries. And this is a huge difference, because I don't want to sit at home at, I don't know, -20 and just working. It's so sad.
What's one piece of advice you would give to Russians who might want to live in Nha Trang?
Don't speak Russian with Asia people,
Why not?
because they don't understand you.
You know what's so interesting? There's so much signage in Russian here in Nha Trang.
Yeah, it's true, but I see that sometimes Russian people just speak Russian with Asia or some English speaker people.
What should Russian do instead? Should they speak English to Vietnamese people or try to speak Vietnamese or use Google Translate? What should they do?
Yeah, Google Translator, it's a good alternative.
How do you say thank you in Russian?
Спасибо.
Okay, can I say it in Armenian?
Yes. How do you say yes? Yes.
Okay, I bet you can't repeat it.
let me
Okay,
try. You don't
okay,
know,
it's Շնորհակալություն. Շնորհակալություն.
Sure.
Հակալություն.
Lutsun.
Okay, so say that. There is a, I don't know, God bless. It's like, I don't know, առողջություն. So yeah.
Aro tusu.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it sounds
it
tonal.
depends.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
I'm Romanian. I don't know. Yeah.